Denzel, I just added you in two things.
Come see,
What happened?
I'm gonna go get my weed.
Oh, you got some gas?
We're gonna be in it. We're gonna be in it.
Shit.
The ass, I put that belt the ass. I be whipping like my daddy finna put that belt the ass. Put that belt the ass. Put that belt the ass.
What is that? The fucking Apple Music keeps talking. Cause somebody keeps cutting into it. Bruce keeps logging into his account. Yeah, he keeps logging into his account. We need another Apple Music account. It was doing that yesterday or Wednesday or Wednesday and Monday and Friday. They keep logging into their account, playing music. They know what the fuck going on. That's why. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Play it off YouTube or something.
Hey, Mac. So whenever I FaceTime my mama, you probably couldn't tell I was talking. You can
I'm stylish.
That's your
like,
partner.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I ever call my mama like that, you can talk to her just like you talking to me, like she cool.
That's your partner. Got you.
Yeah, basically.
Start doing some shit over there too.
Yeah, and
I want my chicks to start their own show. Yeah, they got more black people than y'all.
And I just want to ask you too.
Wake up, goddammit. Mack in the morning up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. Alarm going crazy, breath stinking, still yawning. Roll the blunt and sparked it up and grab my phone, Mack in the morning. They tuning in to watch a real nigga talk that shit for real. That's why I tell it like it is, I give a fuck about how you feel. I motivate, congratulate, I never hate on none of my niggas. I can show you how to get it back, no beefing with them niggas. I'm the underdog that got on top. I went up like an astronaut. I do this for my people in the struggle, didn't have a lot.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. I'm getting to it early, talking shit like I'm Miss Pearly. Salute to all the dudes, black hearts to all my girlies. If you fake, you can't relate. I'm doing me, I'm being great. My conversations giving game and it'll take me any place. Plus I'm flyer than a bitch too. Weed stink like doo. Icy than a motherfucker, colder than an igloo. The energy is lit from 9 to 10, we be wildin' out. Just tune into the live, leave a comment and I shout you out.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show.
Want to make a hit and don't know where to start? Hit up Volunteer Sounds and work with some of the best engineers in the city. We have multiple industry quality rooms, auto-tune, Pro Tools, and state-of-the-art equipment available non-stop all day, every day. Tired of going to YouTube and sounding like everybody else? Come to Volunteer Sounds and get a custom beat from one of our producers. And the best part, all genres are welcome. You need artist consulting, a space to record your podcast or create content, mixing, mastering? Come see us at 8900 Stony Lane or give us a call at 865-579-0600. Volunteer Sounds, the sound of the city.
Wake up, goddammit.
We live on Wake and Bake Wednesday, Mack in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. And we got What Sleep TV up in this bitch.
Yeah.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
I appreciate you for having us. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, man. You know we had to run it back, man. Shit, y'all showed me some love. It's been about a year.
That was in
was it?
2020.
2 years,
right?
ain't it?
So almost 2 years,
Something
like a
like
year
that.
and a half.
Good
Yeah.
God almighty.
Yeah,
Well,
time
shit,
flying.
man. Welcome back to Nas. This your first time back here?
Since then, yeah.
Yeah. And I done seen since then. You done interviewed goddamn Honcho, Hardaway, Polo, Lido. Goddamn, the list goes on.
Yeah.
You done interviewed damn near the whole Nashville, right? You got that on lock. I'd like to say.
Really not even the whole Nashville, but the majority of my guests have been from Nashville.
Yeah.
But really, since the start, I've been saying I don't want to just focus just on Nashville.
Yeah.
And that's just because, well, Nashville, it ain't that big of a market when we're talking about rap music. And plus, like, I just know that you got a network outside of your hometown to really make something of yourself. And plus, like I seen from the beginning, that you have to work with people outside of your city, so the people in your city could even take you serious. I been knew that, so I was never, Nashville ain't never even really been the focus. It's really still not, to be honest.
Yeah.
I represent, What Sleep TV, we represent Nashville, but I never just only be Nashville.
Got you.
But the majority of our guests for real been like Nashville and Memphis for real. A few from Knoxville and Chattanooga.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
You gotta, I believe you gotta lock home first.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of what.
See, I know we briefly talked about this off camera, but I think real soon I'm gonna go up to Chicago and work up in that market. I don't know if my partner gonna be able to go with me. That ain't no problem because with this you can damn near work anywhere. I just gotta get the content and then we turn it over or whatever. But I want to. I think Chicago may be the next move, but we can go into that if you want to though.
Yeah. Well, even if bro don't leave with you, now y'all in two places at one time.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I think we done built the foundation enough to the point where I can comfortably go to another city. But I think maybe 2 years ago, I don't think I could say that. But now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, damn, what else is there to do? Like,
burnt out.
You feel me?
Yeah. Y'all burnt out. That's how it go, especially when you go from a little fish to a shark. You know what I'm saying? And then the water start feeling like a pond. Yeah. And you just get too big. You're just outgrowing the area. So you gotta start moving around and taking shit to another level. What's going on, Juicy 865, Snappy, Russ Ingram,
what up?
Vibe Town, what it do,
What
Dirty
up,
Red, TV and Boss. Shout out to everybody just now tuning in, man.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all.
TV up in here.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick too. A lot of people, they probably only know Kyree Thomas from What Sleep TV. That's me. But I got my partner Zell on here just so I want y'all to know that like it's not a one-man team, and going forward, y'all gonna see. Well, I don't know if y'all gonna like just see him on like a camera aspect of thing, but just know like it's not a one-man team, and this is my partner. And if you think about What Sleep TV behind the scenes stuff, he's a big part of that too.
Right.
And he's one of the main people that helped me, not What Sleep related, when I was going through the chemotherapy process, and helped me keep my mental good.
Yeah. So that's your partner, that's your friend right there. Yeah. Gotta have that.
Yeah.
Gotta have that, man. Everybody ain't. Well, most of us got people. I got my parents, shit like that. Been through so much. I don't even trust too many people.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just fuck. So if you got a brotherhood, keep that, bro.
Yeah, and I value that more than a lot, like brotherhood. Like I can't really think of too much of anything else that I put above that.
Right.
Honestly. Like, yeah.
So Kyree, what got you into the vlogging and just wanting to interview people, podcasting? How did you get to that point?
Okay, so it started off because at the time when we had both just got out of high school, I used to be known for making beats. A lot of people don't know that, but Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny you say Trapper Mandel. That's one of your favorite from Nashville, right?
The new school.
New
yeah.
school, yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the last person that I ever produced for. That's just to kind of put in perspective, like how long I actually been in this business.
Yeah.
But that was the last person I ever produced for. So I started off making beats, right?
Right.
But I actually made some music myself, and that's only just because I wanted to hear more and more people on my beats. But I was just, a lot of people wasn't really feeling like the sound. It was new. So I was just like, I'm gonna show y'all how, I just put out something on my beats just because people thought that I was trying to be a rapper, but I never wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm really more of a behind the scenes type dude. And plus, like, I'm good with computers, which kind of goes into what I'm basically doing now. But I got a camera, and I wanted to shoot music videos. That was originally my goal. Like, man, I want to be the top videographer for Nashville. But at the time, like, Nashville ain't really have much of a music scene. Like, I knew a handful of people, but just for, like, the average, like, listener/fan, they couldn't name any Nashville rappers for real besides, what, Starlito, Young Buck, City Paper, Kwani Cash, but nobody in the new school.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy as that sound. Like, this shit ain't never been like this. Like, I really think What Sleep TV was like the missing piece to like connecting fans to the artist. Real shit.
Yeah.
But at the time though, I always give a shout out to him. For Show Magazine is out of Detroit. Too many people probably not familiar with For Show Magazine, but just to kind of put in perspective how important For Show Magazine was to Detroit before Detroit what it is today. That's what T Grizzly dropped First Day Out on, and that's what it blew up on. So think of What Sleep TV up in Detroit, but just on a way bigger scale. Like, I think he's sitting at like 750,000 subscribers on YouTube right now. Right? So I seen him growing at the time. I think he probably had like 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I've always watched a lot of Vlad. I consume a lot of content like that. I was just putting two and two together. I'm like, man, I've watched plenty people, grow. I'm talking about from 1,000 followers/subscribers to 100,000. Like, I can name a bunch.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that I'm good at seeing potential in people. Like, I think I have pretty good taste when it comes to music. So basically, and then you put that into, I have a camera. I'm learning this camera, and where I'm staying, Nashville, it doesn't have much of a music scene. It kind of just made sense for me to put my own shit together, and that's basically what I did. I ain't really tell too many people about it. I don't remember if I told, did I ever tell you about that back in 2017, 2018?
Talking about For Sure.
No, What Sleep.
Oh yeah, you did.
I did.
For sure.
Well, yeah, I briefly told a handful of people that I was putting it together, and I did like a handful of things, but like Lil Reese said, I had to do my research on that. And I did my research, and then 2019 for real, I say this when I really just got into like, all right, man, look, I'm posting content every day, and I basically posted content every single day besides the time periods when I was going through chemotherapy because I just physically and mentally couldn't do anything. But that's basically what kind of got me into it. I know that's a long-winded answer, but I had to break it all the way down to you.
Yeah, I'm still tripping on how you said the music scene just.
It was dead.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was dead.
But we seen that kind of happen here though. Yeah,
the music scene being dead.
Yeah, it's happened here before, but y'all just had like with Buck and Lito, it was a lot of major shit going on down there at one point in time.
Yeah.
And I remember all that because I was working with them, you know what I mean, and doing a lot of stuff with them.
Yeah.
So to hear that it kind of died down, it was just weird. That's just weird because Nashville's the music capital of the world. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. A lot of people like to say, okay, Atlanta or this place or New York. I get why people would like to think that, but in the history books written down and what they taught us in school, Nashville is the music capital of the world. People from Hollywood that want to be country singers come to Nashville. Right. Just like people that want to be actors go to Hollywood. Mm-hmm. So people go down there and flood that area to try and get on with music. So to hear it just ain't it's slowed down. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Because Buck and them set shit off.
Yeah, he did.
Lito and them set shit off.
And they still doing their thing today, man. I fuck with them. And y'all know I just did some content with my fault to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I was just finna say, man, getting with Starlito, like, Man, back when we was in middle school, bro, that's literally all we listened to. So it's just crazy, just the fact that like I'm somewhat a part of his campaign now because we done 2 interviews so far. We got 2 live performances, and he actually did an exclusive interview for that, like just with What Sleep for his last tape. Regretfully, man, this shit is crazy. But what that kind of told me though at the time is like sometimes we all doubt ourselves sometimes, but I still think, well, I know for a fact that like I'm what we would consider smart and I know what I'm doing. But after doing that shit with Lito and him coming back, that really told me like, damn, maybe your shit,
man,
yeah, that's what it made niggas
Lito
feel like.
ain't even one of them type of dudes.
Yeah, he gotta really fuck with you.
If he don't fool with you, he ain't gon'.
Right.
You got something going on, he like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like the movement. Hell yeah. But that's good to hear. Like you understood What Sleep understood the missing piece.
Exactly.
And you just applied pressure and it worked.
Basically.
Cause you done had Jelly Roll on your shit.
Yeah, he reached out to me early, man. It's looking back like it's crazy. I ain't even gonna say it's crazy. Like I just maybe we doing something right. I don't know.
You is. Listen, I ain't talked to Jelly in a minute, but he said something when he seen me on your shit.
Oh, real?
Hell yeah.
Damn, I ain't know that.
I ain't talked to Jelly in a minute, but when he seen me on What Sleep TV, he said the city love Mr. Mack, tagged me and everything.
Come on, man.
I hadn't talked to him in a while. Hell yeah. So hell, I was like, shit, this little nigga the nigga. And let me know right there, cause he at a high status right now.
Yeah.
So for him to be even still looking at shit like that, he ain't forget what's going on or who helped him along the way. You know what I mean? He's at a major point in his career right now. So for him to still be watching, you could probably get him again if you was in the right place at the right time.
Oh, most definitely, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hell yeah, that's major, man. Hell yeah, salute to you.
I appreciate
Honcho on here. Happy birthday, nephew.
Yeah, shout out to Young Honcho, man.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If we see any comments, should we respond to them now?
If you want to, hell
Okay.
yeah. So they here to talk to you and talk to us. So yes, you definitely. Billy Blue had asked about why Chicago, not Atlanta.
That's what I was gonna respond to. So actually, that's actually where my family stays. They moved up there back in 2021, and I've been feeling like this for about 6 months to a year, that like I feel like I done pretty much reached the ceiling as far as like growth when it comes to doing what I do. And I mean, eventually, I got to get up and go to another market, and I see like why he would say like, why not Atlanta? It's right there, it's close. But if I go to Atlanta, I'm gonna have to. I ain't gonna say I don't know nobody down there, but like I said, my family, they live up in Illinois. I wouldn't have to go up there and like look for a place to stay and all that type of stuff. I can literally just go up there and work and just
get plugged.
And plus the Chicago market is like bigger than a lot of people think. I just started really paying attention to it. Yeah. And it's like a bunch of people under the age 21 putting up millions of views on YouTube. I need to get in on that market and work with them people. Yeah. And I know you can probably say the same thing for Atlanta, but I don't know. I just think Chicago was probably the better fit for me personally right now.
Yeah. Atlanta, listen, they don't just let outsiders in like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could probably say the same about Chicago, but you could say the same thing about Memphis and stuff like that. I made my way around there too, so I think I'm pretty good when it comes to knowing how to talk to people and offer my assets and stuff. I think.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, B Mac? What's up, P Lucci? What's Wolf is Jelly converted to country music, but they don't acknowledge he's a cold rapper. Yeah, they don't know that. They definitely don't know that.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask next with him saying what he just said. Is it only for the culture? Is it only for the genre? Hip hop, what you do? Because country is surrounded. You're surrounded by it down there. Would you be able to? Would you do that? Go talk to those type of artists or those type of.
See, I get this question a lot, and I want you to give your input on this too. But just for what I know, rap is what I know best. I can't really say I wouldn't do the best navigating around the country music scene that well, but that's me, like for What Sleep, for example. What Sleep officially started in 2019, but I mean the name and all that type of stuff, it was created in 2017, but I ain't really do much because I had to do my research. Like I don't like to just blindly jump into things. I didn't want to just jump into this market and then I look up in a year and like I'm not successful. I'm basically what I'm saying, I gotta really, really take the time to do my research, talk to the right people, and just actually know what I'm doing and know what those type of fans want before I take that dive. I know rap first. Like I mean, I've been listening to rap my whole life, so that's why. What you think?
And just to expand on that, I would say like when we started with Sleep, we kind of had the idea that we trying to put Nashville on the map. Like it wasn't really too many eyes. You can count on one hand how many rappers and came through there and made an impact. I also would say as far as the country music side of things, there's not too many black artists there doing any country music. So I think first we was trying to focus on Nashville, then that's why we expanded out to Chattanooga, Memphis, Knoxville, trying to get the whole state of Tennessee. Yeah, but we're trying to get more eyes on the whole state of Tennessee and like just show that it's more than just Memphis that's putting on.
Yeah, and rap wise too, by the way.
Right.
Because that's just what I know. That's just what we know best. So we're gonna attack that first.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like how On the Radar. Like he started off with just shout out to Gabe P. He started off with the New York. I guess you could say drill rap, but I don't know if you want to classify it as drill rap. And now he's tapped into On the Radar Country. He actually came down to Nashville to do the On the Radar Country series. But he did for real. He did his shit with rap first, and then now you see him turning into those other genres. I just gotta have more experience and still
before you do it. Yeah. Conquer what you know first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you'll jump into that ship.
Exactly.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. But you don't oppose to it.
Oh yeah, I mean I think probably once we do it, it'll probably be one of the best decisions we done made. Ain't no telling.
Nah, definitely.
But I don't want to confuse the fans just yet. I don't want people to start thinking, oh damn, is this a country page now? I want them to know. We understand like our market and our fans pretty well.
Right.
Like so, I don't want to confuse them just yet by just giving. Just start putting out country stuff just yet.
Yeah, definitely in the future.
Because I know that's not what they want right now. But you feel me?
Not from you.
Yeah, not from me.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
Black Tape says y'all still sleep on Knoxville though. I disagree, Black.
Why you say that?
He's interviewed me. He's interviewed Honcho. He's interviewed Hardaway. He's interviewing Jada J and North Olive today.
Yeah,
he's not sleep on
and
the
we
city.
Still sharing Knoxville artist music. So
he not sleep on this. They not sleep on the city. They not, bro. They not. And shout out to you, Black Tape, for winning that Yo ATL Raps Award.
Oh yeah, that's
shout out to you, Black Tape Paper, winning that award. Hell yeah, we seen it, fool. We seen it, fool. Shout out to you. Yes, Lord, it's been going, but they ain't knowing. Salute kings and queens. Smash the like button. Appreciate that, Moose Knuckle. Like and subscribe. Everybody like and subscribe to the page. We got What Sleep TV up in here. Kyree and Zale. You said you started as a producer, then you got into the podcast and interviewing because you felt like the city was missing something.
Yeah.
Now you ready to relocate, turn the shit up somewhere else.
Yeah.
What's the achievement? What's the ultimate goal at the end of the day?
Man, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say I can't really answer that directly because that's kind of broad. I'm assuming that you're talking about with What Sleep in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, man, for me personally, look, I say like I don't really have like an end goal with it because like I ain't gonna say I've never really had a goal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually just genuinely like putting out content. Like I actually like talking to people. Like I met you, just through interviewing. Like it's just something that I like doing. Like I like meeting new people. I like meeting their stories, and I like sharing it to other people. So I ain't never just really had like a goal.
You just
when it
do
comes
this
to
shit.
I actually just do it because I like it, and it kind of done turned into a part-time job, and it'll eventually turn into a full-time job. But my mama used to always tell me all the time, like, man, find something that you like doing. That way, it'll never feel like a job. I'm gonna tell you something crazy, but it tripped me out, man. You know how like your Apple products, it'll tell you like how much you spend on every day on your devices. So you know your MacBook can do that too. The MacBook, that's what I do most of all of the work on. You know, even the posting. Remember what I showed you, man? I remember one week. I told myself, like, man, fuck this. I'm locking in on editing. I'm locking in on everything. Bro, it said you spent the average of fucking 14 hours on the computer. I was like, what? That shit fucked my head up.
Yeah.
But I ain't feel like I was on the computer 14 hours every day. But when you think about it, though, shit, I mean.
That's a lot of time. So that's over half your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spend more time on that than he is sleeping.
Well,
yeah.
see,
What sleep?
What sleeps?
And
What sleep, y'all?
But see, this the thing, though. I mean, I ain't even really realized it until this girl, like, she pointed out how, like, she was asking, like, it was this girl that, like, I had just, like, met. She was like, yeah, so what you doing today? And I was basically breaking down the whole day. And she was like, that don't get tiring? You don't feel like you doing a lot? I'm like, no. It's just, I mean, I like doing it, so it just really doesn't feel like work. And it's just so easy to lock in on editing content and posting content because it's just something I like doing. But, yeah, spend a lot of time on that computer, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been like that for a long time. You ask my mom, I got my first computer when I was like 6. And
So if you wasn't doing this, you'd be working for the Geek Squad.
Probably, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really like what you would consider a nerd. Really?
I ain't even mean it like that. I'm just saying you like
Oh,
computers.
but no, I mean, I used to look at that word like it's a bad thing, but
Shit ain't bad.
I like the fact that like
They
I
get
can
to
say
the
I'm
bread.
a nerd. Yeah.
That shit ain't bad at all, fool. They don't get in trouble. They don't go to jail. Hell yeah.
Bro, we was just talking about
that.
But we was just talking about that because there's a lot of people that we grew up with that's in unfortunate situations because of choices like that. Yeah.
They wanted to be cool.
Yeah, and every time, like, I'll be thinking to myself, like, man, I'm glad I'm a nerd. I'm glad I like spending most of my day on the computer or on the video game or something, you know?
I mean, your mama raised you right.
Yeah.
That's what they see as the, huh? Like, who do you see in Nashville